More signs today that air travel has rebounded from the upheaval brought on by the global pandemic. WestJet has announced a new route between this province and Western Canada, but one key destination is still missing. Here now's Terry Roberts reports.
The lobby to improve air connectivity between this province and destinations in the rest of Canada received a boost today with these words from a WestJet executive.
This winter, we are delighted to introduce year-round service from St. John's to Calgary for the very first time.
The new winter service will operate twice a week, beginning November 2nd. That's in addition to the airline's summer service between St. John's and Alberta.
It's great for investment attraction, it's great for conventions, it's great for shoulder tourism season.
The airline is also bringing back its St. John's to Florida connections, with once-weekly flights to Orlando from October 16th to June 24th. And a once-weekly flight to Tampa Bay from March 26th to May 26th. It's only a fraction of what the airline was offering prior to the pandemic, but WestJet says it's here to stay.
So there is a transition in our business where we're changing the type of flights that we have here, but we're not changing our commitment to the region and to the province.
It's been a slow, painful crawl back for air travel following the pandemic, and all levels of government, business, and tourism leaders have been clamoring for new and enhanced routes, vying for investment from struggling airlines. But it's a highly competitive scene, made only more difficult by a shortage of air crews. So today's announcement was welcomed.
This is absolutely fantastic news for the people of Newfoundland and Labrador, not just the St. John's, but the people of the entire province.
The airport authority is offering incentives to WestJet for the extra routes, a break on landing and terminal fees, for example.
We did have some minor adjustment to some fees, but nothing substantial.
This airline has had a presence in St. John's for more than 20 years, but WestJet is undergoing a reorganization. It's focusing on its base in the West. Gone are all the East Coast flights to Europe, for example. But provincial leaders are still making their pitches to the airline.
We don't want to be lost. Because we're not West. We don't want to be lost in the new vision of WestJet.
Air travel at St. John's has nearly rebounded to pre-pandemic levels. But one thing that wasn't announced today, a return of direct flights to Europe. The Premier says that remains a priority.
There remains much to do. And I have to tell you, stay tuned, because we are just getting started.
Terry Roberts, CBC News, St. John's.